Alright, so the guitar in question is this Fender Vintera Stratocaster. And yeah, like this guitar right here, I find that it basically checks all the boxes when it comes to a gigging guitar, a bit of style. It's really fun. It has a bit of a thicker neck compared to your modern Fenders. And that's something that I did want to mention because you might not be comfortable with it right away if you've been playing like the made in Mexico Stratocasters. This one here has a bit of a more of a classic C shape, I guess. Radius is also a bit rounder. It's a 7.25 radius on the fretboard. So, those are kind of like just minor stuff. You're going to get used to it. So don't overthink it too much, because you can adapt to that. So it's not really a big deal. I've played Gibsons with a 12-inch radius. I've played Ibanez before. Like, at the end of the day, it does feel a little bit different. Maybe doing chords are slightly less comfortable, or maybe if you're a shredder, then it might be a little bit easier to bend out the strings if you're using a more like a 7.25. But generally speaking, you can adapt to it. If you're a guitar player, if you've been practicing, then that's not really a big deal. So what makes this guitar so special? Well, the first thing is you're going to notice is that it's quite dinged up, right? And then if you look at some of the paint, you can also see that it's quite scratched up, right? Yeah. Right here as well. Kind of see some of that. And that doesn't stop here, but if you look at the back of the neck, it looks like it's kind of worn as well, right? And then of course, this is a little bit worn out as well. Now, that's not really, and then of course you have they deliberately put some dents in here and stuff, right? So that is kind of that's basically what you're going to be getting with these type of guitars, because simply, you are going to, you're buying a guitar like this, but it does feel very solid, okay? So yeah, why do people buy these type of guitars? So I think one of the things is that when you're thinking about buying a guitar in general, you don't really know if the guitar feels good until you actually go into a shop to buy it. I think whenever you're buying a guitar from a guitar shop or just online and you never had the chance to actually try it out, it could be hit or miss. So I think how it feels in hand really matters. And of all the guitars that I've played, I've always felt that the Relic guitars felt a lot nicer to play. It's a lot more smoother. It's a lot easier to, break in. It just feels like it's been well played. And of course, it's not. This is actually a brand new guitar. It's not. It's just something that Fender did, but it's a hit or miss. Some people love this type of look. Some people don't. I totally get both sides. For me, I love this type of look, and I really want to get another one of these. Some things that I really like about this guitar is definitely the hardware. You have the vintage style tuners. You have some aged pickups and the knobs. Everything is kind of like an aged color, kind of like an off-white, or when you leave like the white plastic out in the sun for too long, it starts to like fade. And I really like that type of look. It's really cool. In general, this is a made in Mexico Fender Stratocaster. Has some vintage pickups, and it has this really nice Lake Placid blue. So I definitely recommend you, if you are looking for a guitar, look at the end of the month or even at the end of the year. Usually the December sales are really, really good. And I mention this is because this guitar, it retails $1,600 in Canada, brand new, $1,600. I got this brand new for about 1,000, just under $1,000. That's a really, really good deal for a guitar that's been marked down. Nothing's wrong with this guitar. This is not a B stock guitar. This is just a guitar that was on the shelf, and people didn't pick it up. So I was able to buy one of these, And at that local guitar shop that I also look at other guitars, they're also selling custom shops for a fraction of the price. And as you know, these custom shop guitars, they go for about $7,000. They're selling for like 4,000, 5,000. So if you have the cash to splurge on a guitar, that's a good time to look into that.